as usual, the internet just like to cut out right at the start. I love that for me. But I wanted to jump on because I've just woke up. I've had all these downloads and information and had lots of reflection, and I feel like my energy is really starting to shift. So I just wanted to share some little perspectives that may really help you guys at the start of this year. So this is the biggest thing that keeps coming through, is everything is an opportunity for growth. And sometimes it doesn't look like it, okay? I've had some situations where I've had to have some really hard conversations. And if you're someone who works with me, you'll know that conversations is something that I've had to really work through, because being in a domestic violence situation, there's a lot of nervous system stuff there where conversations were not warranted and had very big consequence. So my nervous system goes every time I have to have a very serious conversation, not even just with my partner, but it can be with a lot of different people. So have had lots of pushes to have these big conversations with people, and it's always turned into massive opportunities for both parties, because obviously these new conversations I'm having are safe ones. This is a big difference in these conversations. I know they're safe, but your nervous system is still wired. Anyway, whole different conversation. But the point is, have the hard conversations. Do the thing that scares the crap out of you, because even though it may feel yucky and overwhelming and you build it up in your head, as soon as you come out the other side, the opportunities arise. Always. But we stop ourselves. A lot of us will just stop at the fear. Fear kills dreams. Fear kills motivation. Okay? So moving through the fear and just going, I can do hard things. Okay? I'm terrified. I'm so scared, but I want to do it anyway. And it's just, I can't even express how much your life will start to change, because it has to. You're making big decisions. You're showing the universe that I'm serious and I'm willing to do some hard things to get to where I want to be. Because if you're not willing to do hard things to reach your desires and your dreams and your goals and your ambitions, it's not going to happen. You're giving it no proof that you are actually serious, because you're not willing to do things that are uncomfortable. Then you're not going to make the right decision every single time, but there's no really right or wrong decision. We call it the wrong decision and the right decision as a human concept for people to understand. But there is absolutely no right or wrong decision that you can make. There is no path that is a bad path. There might be paths that have a few more challenges. There might be paths where you stay stagnant. There may be paths that just seem to align and everything opens up for you. That doesn't make that path right. If you go on that path that has no challenges, that has no fear, that has no reason for you to have to push through anything, you as a human being, you develop nothing. So don't see those hard paths, those challenging situations and experiences that come up as bad. They're not. This is a human concept that we've come up with, that this is bad, this is good, this is right, this is wrong. Shadow, light. Is light right? No. Can't have light without your shadows. You can't have shadows without the light. They just are. They're just experiences. We as humans deem them as bad, and then we avoid anything that's bad because of conditionings that we've had growing up. I challenge you to make some challenging decisions. Okay? Like, what do you want? And what are you scared of? Most of the time, people are scared of what people think. Most of the time, people are so scared that people are going to judge them, that we don't get approval. That all comes back to that caveman mindset that we have, where we had to survive by getting along with everyone. Now we are in a very different world where we can't get along with everyone. It's not appropriate to get along with everyone, because if you do, you're being inauthentic. People don't like you. I'm realizing this, okay? So I just want you to know, mad people pleaser back in the day would only do things to make sure everyone was happy, which was a bit of an impossible mission anyway, because you might do this thing and this group was happy, but then this group was like, oh, I don't agree. It's an impossible mission. But you think in your mind that you're trying to make as many people as you can happy. And in the interim, you're not. Right? Why are you worth sacrificing for all these people that are doing their own thing to make themselves happy, or not even? And we're all doing the people-pleasing thing. Do the challenging thing. Do the thing that makes you scared, but in a healthy way, all right? I'm not saying go get in a toxic relationship if that's not a desire, or like intentionally. Sometimes these things happen in your pathway as a way to build resilience and as a way to give you a whole perspective that you may never have understood otherwise. But if you are scared of what people think of you, screw them, honestly. And the thing is, it's not even that people are always scared of the public opinion. It's usually their family and friends. And I understand that really sucks. I really do. I really do. I'm telling you from experience, it sucks. Okay? People are not going to like you. When you start to step into who you are and you start doing some challenging things and you start really standing in your power and being authentic, people are going to move away. But you know what? The cool thing is, your people, the people that resonate with your authenticity, they're going to draw in. And so you may not have 50 friends. I had so many friends. I was one of those people that I'd walk down the street and I'd know everyone. I'd have a birthday party. I'd invite like 50 to 100 people and who knows who'd showed up. But, you know, I felt so popular. It's a lot of pressure to have to put on a face for 50 to 100 friends who don't actually give a shit about you. Okay? And with social media and stuff like that, you know, we're looking for the likes and the comments and, oh, why'd they get like so many likes on their profile picture, and oh, I know a couple of people like mine. You know, but this is the culture that we're in. That we're so consumed by everyone's approval. But do you approve of you? Do you approve of who you are? Are you happy? You'll know if you approve of who you are if you feel confident. If you're happy about where your life is or where it's going. You may not be there, that's okay. But you are on the path to authenticity and doing things that bring you joy. Do you feel good about who you are? Because if you don't, you're lying to so many people, you know, yourself as well. You're attracting people to a false narrative of who you are. Don't do that. This is coming through so strong. It's been a massive journey for me to understand as well. So please know that you're not alone. If this feels like you, which it probably is because it's a lot of people, just know you're not alone. But see these challenges as opportunities. That's the biggest message I'm getting today is these challenges are opportunities. Everything is an opportunity. Every single thing, every choice you make, every thing that comes into your mind, thought, feeling, person you come across, whatever. Everything's an opportunity, right? And we avoid pain. And I was listening to a podcast literally yesterday. It was a dopamine one. The Diaries of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett, he was talking to a lady about dopamine. If you get a chance to look at it, do it. It's awesome. And he was talking about mostly addiction, but the lady was talking about how, you know, we're getting dopamine hit. Positive, have all these happy things. We just want to feel good all the time. Our brain doesn't want to feel good all the time. It needs to be in homeostasis. It needs to be in balance. Now, when we're in balance, sometimes we're like, oh, well, I'm bored. You know, this is a big thing that's coming up the last couple of weeks too. Oh, but I'm bored. And we avoid boredom. But do you realize when you sit in homeostasis, in that really finite, I don't feel happy, I don't feel sad, I just feel good. I feel pretty just neutral. That's where creativity can come in. Because it's not trying to process the pain. It's not trying to process the pleasure. It's in balance, right? So if we are hitting ourselves with dopamine, guess what? The scales have to tip. So guess what? Bang! You're going to get a good shot of pain. You know, you think about the person who is addicted to drugs or alcohol. They feel good when they're on it. But then eventually the scales have to tip and they're hungover or they have the Monday come downs. Whatever the case may be, right? Your brain needs to start to have pain. If you have positive pain in your life, you'll start to come back to homeostasis. So what's healthy pain, you say, right? Pain's not healthy. We avoid pain. No, don't ever avoid pain. Certain pains, fair enough. If you're going to go jump into a pit of fire, it's probably going to hurt. Don't really see much benefit in that, so maybe don't. But jump into a cold, iced lake. Have yourself a cold shower. positive pain. Exercise, positive pain. It hurts to exercise, but your body will grow. We know exercise is great. Positive pain. I don't want to have that hard conversation with my boss about the pay rise that I deserve, or that I want to cut back on my hours because I want to spend more time with my kids. I don't want to have it. It's painful. Positive pain. It's a challenge for your brain. And we're working for that pain, right? We have to go through a process to get to that pain without having to be instantly jumping into a fire or something, which is very similar to a quick dopamine hit, right? We're supposed to get dopamine was supposed to be designed to, you might get your food, but that dopamine rush makes you want to go get more. But you have to work to get it. Now dopamine is just at your fingertips at any moment, and we're pump, full of it. I've definitely gone on a tangent. This is not what I came here to talk about, but here we are. It's obviously necessary. Hi, Mum. Good morning. So I really hope that resonates with you guys. I just felt really inspired and passionate to share that with you, obviously, because I'm just like, bing, and here we are. But yeah, just start making some really big challenges. See them as opportunities for leveling up. That's how I see it now. It's like, oh shit, I have to have a really hard conversation, because that's usually my challenge. It may be something else for you, I'm not sure. But I have to do something that feels uncomfortable, whether it could be doing your first Facebook Live. Oh, I don't want to do it. Do it. Honestly, feel through that pain. Like really feel into it, all right? Do the live, for example. Terrified of doing my first Facebook Live. Put it on. Oh God. What do you do? What happens in your body? What can you do to sort of calm yourself down? How do you get through that pain? How do you process that? And as soon as you come out the other side, you'll be like, oh, wow. It kind of becomes a bit of a dopamine hit because of that amount of rush that's going through your body to sort of, whatever. And then you level up. And then the next time you do it, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Actually, last time it was pretty fun. So I'll do it. Less stress, less anxiety, less pain. And then before you know it, you've done a bunch of them, and it is what it is, right? There was a stage there. I couldn't be doing this right now. I got pretty comfortable with me and Jess doing a live for 10 Daily, selling crystals, talking to you about what we're doing, all that kind of thing. That was fine because it was me and Jess. I saw it as me and Jess having a conversation and you guys watching. But this intimidated me. Me looking at a camera and going, I'm talking to no one, that's weird. It was a massive challenge for me. Here I am right now, confident, looking at the camera. Like sometimes you'll see I look over. That's me feeling a little nervous because I'm still working through that. I'm going to do it anyway. Here I am now, not caring, looking right at you. So challenge yourself because it's growth. It's experience. We're here to have an experience, guys. Otherwise, what's the point? If we're just here to just sit around, do our 9 to 5, come home and repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. Throw in a little bit of fun when we can afford it. Now it's becoming impossible to do that, so I guess we will sacrifice our fun. What an existence. No, that is not it. I'm telling you right now. And it's fear that stops us. It's fear. And I get it. I am scared all the time. Why? Because I'm ready to level up. And I'm scared to level up. I don't know what that looks like. And there's a lot of stuff that gets in the way. But if you don't, you stay small. And if you stay small, you say you have this experience that's pretty mediocre. And that's fine. There is absolutely no judgment there. That's fine. If that feels good for you, do the thing that feels good if you want. But I just encourage you to make some challenges for yourself. Now, even if it is a fitness challenge, I know that January, everyone has a fitness challenge. Just try and stick to that fitness challenge, And when you fall off the bandwagon, you're not a failure. You're like, cool, I'm practicing a new gig. Haven't done this before. So let me try that again. I'll try again tomorrow. Don't try again on Monday. I'll try again tomorrow. Monday no. If you have a fall off the wagon moment, that is fine. The next moment, you don't fall off the bandwagon. If it's eating, for example, like, oh no, I wasn't supposed to eat sugar this week. Somebody rocked up with a cake and ate a piece. Don't wait a week. Or don't go, oh, all right, I guess I'll just eat crap the rest of the day. What's that next moment of choice, if you want? This is the challenge. These are little challenges that you can do at any point that can really start to motivate you, and you'll have a very different life. I'm telling you right now, you'll have a very different life when you're willing to face challenges and you start to see that no one is better than anyone. We are all guessing. All of us are guessing. I'm a business owner in Sturt Street. Some people are intimidated by that. They're like, oh God, look at this young woman, these two young women who have this beautiful shop in Sturt Street. We are just working it out. We don't know. None of us know. And the only people that the ones that we're intimidated by, all they've done is challenge themselves to try something new that they don't know. That's it. That is literally it. You look at big top CEOs or big public speakers or any of them, they'll tell you they had no idea what they were doing. We aren't born with this knowledge or experience. We go through the motions, we practice, we challenge, we fall down, we get back up, we try a new thing, and eventually you land on something that feels like, yeah, this is it for me, and I love this, so this is what I want to pursue. And then that could change, right? But you got to try these things. You got to have the experience, don't we? Anyway, I'm rambling. Mum, you are capable of anything you put your mind to. Thanks. It is so great to see you. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. So yes, please reach out if you need anything. I've got so many tools and strategies that can help you get over your own mindset, because the thing that stops you is our minds. Our subconscious brains are super powerful hard drives in our computer system. And if we don't start rewiring it, start shifting it, it can be really hard to move through and get to where we want to go. Okay, I'm not trying to brush over how hard this must be. And for some people, it's harder than it is for others. And I totally understand that. But there are things out there that can help you. But by you taking some steps, whatever that is, whether it's you're just going to start challenging yourself, whether you're going to start looking into different tools that work for you, there's heaps of free stuff out there, heaps of free content. I give you heaps of free content. Other people like me give free content. Go out there and look for it. That's you telling the universe, I'm serious about this. I'm willing to give this a go. So, show me what I need to do. So do that. If you want an awesome new year, do something different. This is going to be a very difficult time if you don't start stepping into who you actually are. I really, really believe that at the bottom of my heart. The more you just keep doing what you're supposed to do because of the things that you've been told and conditioned and brought up to believe, the more unhappy you're going to be. And it's not going to feel worth it. It's just going to be a very mind-numbing, dead life that you lead. Why? You have the opportunity. Opportunities everywhere. So what opportunity are you going to take to really help yourself and take responsibility for who you are, where you want to be? And I'm not saying it's going to be an easy road. It won't be. It's not supposed to be. Some people it seems a lot harder than others, and that sucks. But there's a reason for that, because you are capable of something quite incredible. But if you need support and you need encouragement, Jax is really keen to go for a walk, so I better wrap this up. Reach out if you need any support, and just keep watching. I'll always have stuff out there to help you out wherever I can. So I just want us all to succeed as a collective. I win when you win as well. Okay, so I want you to know that by you winning, we all win, right? You doing the work raises everyone's collective consciousness, and we all can band together and live authentic, genuine, more simpler lives that aren't so damn complicated if we want to. But have a beautiful day. It is Friday. The weekend is just around the corner for those who are excited. To me, it makes no difference. But I send you lots of love, and I am very excited about what's coming for this page. Lots of information coming through on how I can best serve you guys, how I can best move you through this process. So yeah, I look forward to talking with you all soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and much love. Bye.